Hey guys, what's up? Ryan521 here to bring back another LEGO set review. And today this is my review of set 76023 called the Tumbler. I'll probably call it the UCS Tumbler in the description or in the title just to avoid confusion. Recommended age is 16 and up. 1,869 pieces and retails for $200. I know I'm a little bit late with this review, almost a year late actually, but it wasn't until I found a good place because, as I've said before, in my usual studio I cannot do big set reviews. I just do not have the room. And I recently found out that this table here is actually a great place to film, so I did the Quickie Mart review, I did the UCS TIE Fighter review, and now I'm doing this one. And this is one of the greatest sets ever. I know you guys are thinking, like, why you're not a superhero fan, why would you buy this? I'm not a huge superhero fan, but two of my all-time favorite movies are superhero movies, and those would be Spider-Man 2, and the other one is The Dark Knight. So I had to get this set. I needed. I only wish maybe it would have come with like a Catwoman figure or maybe like a Two-Face figure, something else like from the Dark Knight trilogy. But that's not a big deal. That's like the only really thing I really wanted from the set that I didn't get. The rest of it is fantastic. Let's get started right now. The box. Oh boy, the box is gonna be hard to show, but we'll try. It's a big box. Okay. So you can kind of see like the details on the front. You see the Tumbler. See cruising through the street. You even got the Dark Knight trilogy logo on the bottom here. Let me turn this bad boy around. You can see it's kind of in like Bruce Wayne's little underground weapons testing area, whatever you want to call it. You can show like the controls and the features on the inside up top. It's kind of hard to see. Show some more mechanics of it and whatnot, and the LEGO logo. So we're just gonna, God, this is a big box. I can barely fit my hand around it. Okay, so we're gonna go to the extra pieces now. Not a lot of extra pieces. I've got more extra pieces in like $100 sets, or even sets not even that much. But that's not a bad thing, because actually extra pieces, I hate it when they give you too much, because you have nothing to really do with them, I guess. I don't know, but so here's everything you get. The only thing that's really noteworthy, I guess, you get a couple of these spigot pieces, and then you do get an extra batarang. Other than that, just very like generic bricks. Not, like I said, not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. And then you do get a brick separator. So there's that. Next, we will show the minifigures. One of which could quite possibly be one of the greatest parts of this set. As awesome as the Tumbler is. As you can see, we've got, you can see me in the shot. You can see we've got our Tumbler card right there. Kind of looking at it through the camera, so I'm not going to bother reading it all, because it's kind of all, it's coming at me really small. See the Wayne Industries at the top. Got our two figures, Joker and then Batman. We will start with the Dark Knight, the Caped Crusader, the one and only Batman. This is the only Batman figure I actually own, but I personally think it is the greatest Batman LEGO has made. As you can see, he's got his batarang, very, very nice torso printing. It looks just like he does in the Dark Knight. The Batman style cape. We've got a little bit of back printing, although it's harder to show. Then the only thing I wish they would have done in this set was to make it more realistic, more like the Dark Knight. Instead of putting the dumb white eyes in there, I wish they would have, through the cowl or whatever it's called, I wish they would have been able to actually see his, like Bruce Wayne's actual eyes, like it is in the movies. There's his other face. As you can see, neither side is really happy because Dark Knight Batman never really smiles. And then next up, oh my god, this figure, guys. This might be one of my all-time favorite LEGO minifigures I've ever had. I'm going to show you him with some custom. Note that these accessories I have in his hands don't actually come with him, but I had these accessories lying around, and I felt like they went perfect if I put them with the figure, so that's exactly what I did. Here's our Dark Knight Joker. I gave him a brick arms RPG And then a Joker card from an older Joker set. I think it was like the ice cream. No, not the ice cream truck. It was the Joker copter and the Batwing chase, like the original one. So just look, he's got printing that goes onto his legs. Then nice torso printing. And some creases on his back. Here, I will take these off just to kind of show you what the figure looks like without him. He's got some blue gloves like he had in the movie. Very, very nice face printing. Let's just get a good close-up on that. Turn his hair around. As you know, it's green Anakin Skywalker hair. That's more of a like crazy, sinister esque Joker. I even like love how they have the makeup kind of, it looks just like it does in the movie, like going off to the side of his mouth. And even if there's a patch right here where it's not even white, it's actually a skin colored head, and they've got like the white, it's very hard to see. But there's a little patch, you can see the skin in the divider, like in the area in between both faces. So that's really cool. And like I said, he does not come with the Joker card or the Brick Arms RPG. I think when I had those pieces, I found them, I thought they just went so perfectly with this figure. I had to put them with them, so. And the stand, as you can see, is like made with some bolt pieces off to the sides. And so there's a better look at the stand. So now on to the tumbler itself. Just moving everything over. Gonna scooch the tripod up a little bit so we can get all the details. Okay, so let's see. So here we got the front. We've got the two big tires. I even like they put in like some windshield wipers right here. That's a cool little detail. Oh, looks like one's in the wrong place. There we go. We got all these. I love how they have all these like adjustable flaps in here, so you can like really control like how you want. If you want it, like some flaps to be up, some to be down, you can kind of make it look like how you desire. We've got some headlights up here, and then some gold little some little gold details down here, pipes and whatnot. Here's the side. As you can see, we've got more gold details, kind of the side of the door. It's more like, I want to say, exhaust pipes or whatnot. And some more flaps you can adjust to your desire. Some of these are kind of messed up. Yeah, like you can even adjust like some of these flaps up here if you want. You gotta adjust these little gold pieces with them, but you can still pretty much put them any way you want. You've got two gigantic tire pieces back there. Those are huge. They're amazing though. There's the side of our tumbler. Here's the back. As you can see, we've got some pipes and whatnot. We've got a giant engine. You can even, it's made with a barrel piece. I love the way they did that. You can probably even put some because there's a Technic hole at the bottom of all Lego barrels. You could probably put some flame piece. You can probably like have a flame piece coming out of that if you wanted to. You've got some more adjustable flaps, and then some more, it's kind of hard to see, but you've got some like controls and whatnot, some dials right there. Gigantic tires, holy crap, these things are monster sized. Like compared to your figure. Kind of see Batman standing next to him. I mean, just look at the size of him. It's crazy though. You can see we've got some more like brown exhaust pipes or whatever on the back, whatever those are supposed to be. And then this side is pretty much the same as the other side. It's pretty much just like the mirror image of it. More pipes and whatnot. And then more adjustable flaps. Looks really iconic, like you can really tell it's the Tumbler from like the side angle. And now we will show you one of my favorite parts, the cockpit, which I just think looks amazing. Just kind of a look at the roof too, if you couldn't tell, if you couldn't see it earlier. The cockpit is accessed by this brick right here. Lift it up and this little flap comes off. And same with this side. You lift it up, so the flap comes off, so like that. And then inside, as you can see, you've got the driver's chair with some with Batman's little controls. We've got like little computer screens all around, little dial with using a keyboard piece right there. And the passenger side, we've even got like the little the gear stick in the middle right there with some more computer screens. We've got another like the passenger chair that Gordon or Catwoman would ride in, depending on which movie you were reenacting. I think Gordon was actually driving it though, so scratch that. And then you've got, you know, some more computer screens back there, and then another keypad, just some more hanging from the ceiling. So just like all around, this piece in the middle makes it a little bit hard to show, but you can kind of get a good idea of what it looks like from the inside. Just some more alternative looks at it. You've got our windshield right here, and then these, it's, you know, like these window pieces are supposed to resemble like the doors that pop up. They don't. They kind of just stay in place, which is fine. I got no problem with. I love the gear stick though. I love that you can like even move it and whatnot. It's got like the sticker on it, the red little dot. I think it might even have it on the. Does it have it? Nope, not on the other side. So there is your cockpit. Then the flaps do just go back on like so. So overall, I am not, you guys probably know this by now, I am not much of a really like a superheroes fan. Whoops. Yeah, it's kind of there we go. Yeah, I'm not really much of a superheroes fan, but this set is like a must-have if you like the DC movies, or if you like the Dark Knight trilogy. Also, I can kind of show you, there's like the bottom. It's kind of hard to show, I don't want to hold it there for too long, but yeah, if you guys like the DC movies, or the Dark Knight trilogy, I keep meaning to say that, this is a must-have set. This is overall amazing. I love the Dark Knight trilogy. It's my favorite superhero movies ever made, probably, as much as I love the original Spider-Man trilogy. Those are the only two trilogies I'd be willing to call my favorite movies. Like, I'd be willing to put in my favorite movies of all time, along with like the Avengers, like the first one, not really the second one, but the first one. So yeah, I love this movie. I think this is a fantastic set. It would have been nice to get maybe a remake of the minifigure scale one instead of a gigantic one too. So that way it would have been more affordable. Like, make it, instead of making it like, because it seems just like, the set seems like it'd be like 4 times like the size of a minifigure scale one. That's just like an estimate. It seems like probably about 4 times the scale of what a regular minifigure size one would be. Maybe just make it like 2 times the scale. Make it like an $80 to $100 set or something. You can still like maybe put minifigures in. Because I mean, you want to make it big. Because making it 2 size, if you just make it the same, if you just make it like minifigure scale, you're probably not going to put a lot of details in it. Maybe make it 2 times the scale, so that way you can still fit minifigures in there, but you can add extra details and extra functions and whatnot. But still, you know, make it so it can be played with. I mean, this is an extremely durable set. That's one of the things I love about it. I'm just saying, though, it's not, you can't really put your minifigures in there. You can't, it weighs a little bit. I think it's probably like 2-3 pounds. The guy at the Lego store told me it weighed like 8 pounds, but I stood on the scale as soon as I got done building it, and then I stood on the scale with the Tumbler, and I think it was only like a 2-pound difference. So I don't think he was accurate with that. But like I said, overall, a great set, guys. Tell me what you think of it down in the comments. Tell me what your favorite movie in the Dark Knight trilogy is, or your favorite line, your favorite character, anything about them, because I love those movies. I might have to even go back and rewatch them again, as it's been about almost 2 years since I've seen them. So thank you for watching, guys. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I will see you later. Thanks for watching.